Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to my anime review. Today we look at episode 5 of Code Realize. So this week's episode was pretty good because of the fact we got to actually see some more of Doctor Frankenstein's backstory. And I'll say right now, a lot of the events that we were seeing in the show actually stem from Doctor Frankenstein, which is actually interesting. So we really don't get that right away though. We get a kind of interesting sequence of events first where Dr. Frankenstein is trying to think, and I'm just going to call him Fran, by the way, because everyone calls him Fran in the show, and it's a little shorter. But Fran was making a plan to go to Buckingham Palace to get Victoria to kind of stop the whole charges against them, because, apparently we find out that he had some connections back then. And, we, of course, obviously get that more in the actual details of his past. But when he gets there, obviously he runs into a lot of problems even trying to get there in the first place, in a slew of things of where they get attacked by other people. Twilight attacks them again. It was basically a kind of bad time of trying to even get there. But finally they are able to get there thanks to Impy's device, which is this weird mosquito flying thing. I'm like, what the? That thing's weird looking. I'll say that right now. That weird, it looks like a mosquito that's flying. That's strange to me. But anyways, when they actually get there, he threatens everyone that he's got a bomb, which is actually nothing but a little toy that was part of a machine that Impy had dropped earlier, and I think it was the dog that was playing with it. But he threatens her. Victoria's like, I know you're not, you don't actually have anything right there. There's nothing. But he then pulls out like a vial of liquefied explosive. He's like, I can kill us with this though. And lo and behold, she actually does have to drop the orders against them. It says, okay, they're completely fine. I found out all the charges are fake, etc. Blah blah. Going ahead though, I want to talk about Impy's backstory. Or actually, Fran's backstory. So Fran essentially was a part of Victoria's, I want to say, scientific team, and he actually had developed a liquefied type poison of sorts that was very powerful. But the thing is that she ended up using it for the vampire war that we find, that basically Van was part of, and the little kid over, I think his name's like Dracula, it was Dracula, but his actual name I always forget. And that caused, Fran a lot of pain because he saw his actual creation not being used for what he intended to use it for, but instead was used to kill off loads of people in terms of the vampire race, and he didn't want that. But apparently that same liquefied poison is the essence of what is in Cardia right now, which is the that I can never pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try to. I'm really not gonna try. And I apologize to people that say like, oh, it's just you just say it this way. I'm like, you might be able to say it that way. I try to say it, it doesn't come off anything like that. But yeah, it's it's the reason why she has that in there. So he felt very bad when he finally realized that. And but Cardia, being kind as she is, she goes up to him and says, hey, listen, it's I'm alive because of that poison, so don't feel bad. And he promised her to eventually be able to take it out, and I think he will be the character that probably remove the poison somehow from her if I can guess that correctly. We'll see what happens though with that. But it was a solid episode. I liked seeing Fran's backstory. I think his backstory so far is probably the saddest we've had so far. I mean, Vaughn's was pretty bad so far, but wasn't as sad as I think Fran's. Anyways, guys and girls, I will have more reviews out today. As you may or may not know, Crunchyroll is currently down. They were apparently hit by a malicious attack of sorts. So I can't really review anything. I could, go off other sites, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to watch. I'm going to watch what I have to watch on Crunchyroll, and anything else I can't obviously watch on Crunchyroll, I will watch elsewhere. But expect all the reviews to be delayed for the most part today. This is the only one I could find, so I do apologize for that, but it's kind of out of my hands too. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great, brilliant day, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye, everyone.